fully automatic pressure cooker.
Yep.
There are 1,725 reviews on this product on hsn.com, and it is a customer pick.
Yeah.
You guys, for a pressure cooker, no one does a pressure cooker better than you.
Yep, I think I love the pressure cooker. My grandmother used to use the pressure cooker on the top of her wood-burning stove. We had to leave the house when she was cooking on it. It used to whistle like crazy.
I remember my grandma
And she said, get away from it. And, you know, she was always worried something will happen.
Of course, but you don't have
not
to...
with ours.
Exactly.
Ours is fully electric. It's totally proof-full, so you cannot open when it's under pressure. So simple, but really, really beautiful. And you know what? What is great, you can come home and says, well, what am I gonna cook tonight? You don't know. You don't have much. You go in the freezer, find maybe some hamburger patties or some frozen shrimps or some frozen chicken breast. You throw them in with some pasta, some tomato sauce and things like that, and you have a meal.
That's exactly right.
Now, I'm gonna show you one of the things we used to love the most. I grew up really poor in Austria. We had meat maybe once a week on Sunday. And then we always saved a little bit for Monday or for Tuesday. And then with the leftover boiled beef, it's famous in Austria, my grandmother used to make rice fleisch. We had a big garden, so she added vegetables to it, and then rice and everything, and put it in her little pressure cooker. It was amazing. For us, it had all the flavor we wanted.
And that's the thing, it's like slow cooked flavor,
now look
but
at
it's
that.
done under pressure, so it's fast, fast.
She did not have turmeric or too much spices, a little paprika, because we were young kids, so we didn't need to spice it, but you can add whatever you like.
This is a big 8-quart capacity. You can do a little or you can do a lot.
But you can cook for 3, for 4, or for 8. Look at that. Look, every rice kernel is separated.
True.
And look at that. So if you cook that once, the next day you might like it so much you can't wait to get home to have some more, and the rest you put in the freezer. So it's simple and easy. The thing is totally non-stick, so it's so easy to use.
So here's the thing, I call this like chicken soup for the soul, because when I was sick a couple times this year, I had a friend that was making me chicken soup, and she did it in her pressure cooker, and it was so thoughtful. She's like, it's so easy. You just throw everything in, you put press a button, add whatever flavors you want. And what I love is that it maintains the nutritional value of whether it's meats or vegetables. You know, a lot of us boil away the value of the things we eat. This is a way to enjoy the flavor and the nutritional value at the same time. Most of us are in a hurry. We don't have the time to spend 4 hours making dinner every night. And sometimes we don't think until we get home, and then, like you said, Chef, what's in the freezer? Like this rice fleisch, that probably cost you like $5 or something to prepare for a whole family. If you want to add meat, great. If not, you know. And this is another great recipe we have on hsn.com. It's one of Chef's childhood memory recipes. I do have to let you know, the blue is most limited here. Here's your red. We have this in black as well. It's $30 off. It is the first airing of the day. We'll see how that goes for later tonight. Now look at that. So now I'm gonna show you how we make them. Now, we never had shrimps in my house. I'm sorry to tell you, we are in a landlocked country. Austria has no sea, so we don't eat a lot of seafood. Crayfish once in a while, that was it. But, you know, we ate them and boiled them and everything. We didn't put them in rice. So thank you.
We have shrimps. You almost can make like a...
Frozen.
Frozen meat. All frozen. So then we have vegetables here. You decide on the vegetable. I have a little butter here, carrot, onion, celery, peppers. A little paprikas and a little turmeric. Paprikas because that's I grew up with. Then rice. So
2 cups.
2 cups of rice. Should we put 1 or 2?
Whatever you like.
Okay. Maybe we put a little less.
Okay.
Okay.
I want to have a more meaty dish, I feel like.
Okay. There, that's the beauty. You can do whatever you want to do.
1 cup.
How do you aim so perfectly? How did you do
that?
A man knows how to aim.
I guess so.
I guess. Ask Greg. Hello. Okay. What are you thinking about? Marianne, come on. You make me blush.
I am staying out of this conversation as much as I can.
All right, so now salt and a little pepper if you like. And then fresh herbs, oregano, thyme, rosemary, you decide.
Beautiful.
I put in the liquid already.
And what liquid was that?
That was a stock, vegetable stock or chicken stock,
Okay.
something like that.
Great. And then,
Okay, so now we put the cover on.
thank you. And watch how it locks.
And look
this-
here, see, open, close.
Yep.
Anybody reads in English? Open means open and close means close. So you go like this, it's closed now.
And now it's locked.
Yeah. So now you say, okay, we need about 8 minutes under pressure. Okay, you put it on 8 minutes about here. All right.
8 minutes?
Yeah. So now it does not start to count down until it gets under pressure.
Okay.
So you don't have to worry, I said 8 minutes. So it's 8 minutes, it starts when it's under pressure. So it doesn't start now in 8 minutes, but as soon as
Automatically.
it's under pressure. So
Super
the more
cool.
you have in, the longer it takes, the less you have in, the faster it goes.
Wow. That's why it's such a smart item. As you're ordering, by the way, we still have the 3 colors. Blue is on, we'll go first. We want to say hi to Linda in New Hampshire, who has
Hi,
this.
Linda, how are you?
Hi, Linda.
Good, and you, Wolf?
We are excellent here. How about, is everything okay in New Hampshire? Is it warm already there or what? Or still snowing?
Oh, no, it's a little slow.
So, Linda, I heard you do have this pressure cooker. How do you like it?
Yes, I have the rice cooker.
Yeah.
I have his pots and pans. I have his steak knife. I have the
I love my
two-part
steak
little
knives. Don't you
pie
like
pan.
them? Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I use it all the time.
Me too.
But I have a question. I just bought the 2 tea kettles.
Oh,
Yeah.
good.
And I want to know, I bought one for me and one for my cousin's wife for her bridal party. Do they come packaged separately?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, they do.
Okay, because
Yeah.
they want an open gift type of thing, so I wanted to know if they were in a separate box.
Yeah, they will be in separate boxes. If you ordered 2, yes, they will.
They are not
Okay,
They are
good.
not twins, Linda.
Thank you so
No, I
much.
didn't think
By
they
the
were
way,
twins, but-
before I let you go, Linda, tell everybody what you like about the pressure cooker that we're offering right now.
Oh, you can cook anything and everything in that thing.
Yeah.
Isn't it easy? Like you throw it all in, lock it up, turn
and
it
let
on.
it go.
It's
Yeah.
faster, it's easier, and you know what I love about it? It infuses the food with flavor. It doesn't dry out the food. Now, even if you cook a simple pasta, let's say like here, I don't cook it in water, so I cook it in my tomato sauce maybe. Look at that here, see that? So
Oh,
the
wow.
pasta has by itself so much more flavor. It is so amazing.
Wow, that's incredible. So that
Yeah.
was, and by the way, Linda, thank you so much for your call. We're glad you
Yeah,
loved
and I was
it.
growing up poor, just like you, Wolf.
All right, thank
mother
you.
had 7 kids.
Oh my gosh. Well, we're so glad you
Yeah,
called.
you need a good pressure cooker with 7 kids.
That's so true.
Oh my God, you know, that's a lot. I'm only at 4, Linda, so I'm way behind you.
Thank you again, Linda.
I don't know if I have time to make more. I have to give up HSN, I think, so it's safer to stay at HSN probably.
It's so true, though. It's expensive to feed a family.
Yeah.
I want to encourage you to pick up the pressure cooker cookbook
put
from Marion.
chilies on my
too much
nose.
chilies. This is another resource to give you some new, fresh ideas.
Yeah.
Things that you wouldn't expect to be able to pressure cook, like chicken and matzo ball soup.
have a little tomato
chocolate
sauce?
truffle cake, southern green, obvious beef brisket, chilies, meatloaves. You can do so much more than just the stews and the chilies and the beans and all the things that you think of automatically. There it is on the screen, 479296. This is from Marion. Wolfgang does the introduction, and it's just, like I said, a resource for you.
Okay, so now I'm gonna show you one more.
Okay.
I know all the mothers especially out there, the women who come home from work, or you have the family, you have to feed everybody, or if you're alone, you know what, you don't want to cook every day, you're tired and everything. So now with this, you cook once and then you eat 3 times. Look at that. Frozen hockey pucks.
Yep.
Not Wolfgang puck, this is hockey puck. Frozen meat pucks. All right, now we're gonna add some carrots, a little garlic. If you like a lot, add a little more. Some onions. All right, we're gonna
Yum.
make pasta bolognese. Bow tie pasta. All right,
Frozen meat and
Frozen
uncooked
meat.
pasta.
a little tomato sauce. The same amount of pasta liquid. All right. And if you want, add a little touch of cream. All
Okay.
right. All right, wow. It's Friday night.
We've been healthy
All right,
all day.
a little bit of chili flakes if you like it spicy. Now, I don't put chili flakes in it if I cook for my children. Why? Because generally kids don't like the spiciness unless you grow up somewhere in Thailand or someplace like that, you know?
Very true.
And then, I love for the Italian flavor, don't forget, get some rosemary. Even if you don't have a garden, get a little pot, put it on the window, and grow your own rosemary. You will see the difference.
And it's super easy to grow. I have a huge bush of it in my house. It's a great, great herb. So then,
okay, then you, again, see, open, close, put that on seal here. You don't want to have it on vent. You put it on seal, and you put it on 8 minutes. That's it.
8 minutes
Let me see
later,
if I put this one on
dinner
seal. Yeah.
is ready.
All right, so
Beautiful.
8 minutes under pressure, and it doesn't matter if the meat is frozen, if the meat is right out of the refrigerator, it will cook it perfectly.
So exciting.
Yeah.
I love it. You know what? It's $30 off, just back in stock. Yours for the asking.
I know, this is the big guy, so the big pie for the price of the smaller one.
That is true, and I like the big one because you can always make small portions, but with the small one, you can't make big portions.
Exactly. Now here we have our famous mac and cheese. Look at that.
How many types of cheeses do you like to put in your mac and cheese?
I need a new towel. I have chili flakes on my towel, and I put them on my face.
Sorry,
no.
Jefe.
Okay.
There we go.
All right. Now look at that. Now what others is great, you actually can keep it warm. You know, when the timer is up, it will keep your macaroni and cheese warm.
That's a good point, too. With
Or
a lot
your
of families,
soup or anything like
a lot
that.
of families come and go and don't all eat at the same time. Ooh, look at the massive amounts, too. And another, you know, very inexpensive meal to prepare for your family.
Exactly. So you can put in leftover chicken in here, mushrooms, whatever you want.
Good point, yeah. Mushrooms sound good. Look at that.
Look at that. The hockey team can come by.
After putting the hockey pucks in the bolognese. So we're going to move on and share with you some more, as many ideas as we can in the final few moments.
Again, I'm going to show you one more thing. That's one more pasta here. Okay, macaroni, same amount of liquid, some cream or milk. All right, that's enough. And then here I add carrot juice for the color.
I love this secret. Yeah.
All
Carrot
natural.
juice?
Yep.
Ooh.
A little touch of color, because everybody is so used to the yellow macaroni and cheese.
Yeah.
Then lots of cheese.
Oh, yeah, baby.
Okay, and then, ooh, my nose is biting me.
Oh, no.
Right.
I did that last night with jalapenos.
Yeah.
Tonight.
All right, okay, so now we mix it all together. Did I put a little salt? Maybe give me a little salt
Sure,
from
right here.
All right, good. I don't gonna use chili anymore tonight. That's it. I'm done with the pepper too.
That is the
All
worst.
right, so look, now again, pasta or rice or potatoes take no time. So again, 8 minutes under pressure here and on seal. That's it.
That's it. This is, when we say automatic, we're not kidding. I mean, you literally just turn the timer. There's cook, there's warm. It's, in a way, it reminds me of your rice cooker.
Yeah.
You know, you turn it on, it knows when it's done, it
You
turns
set
itself
it
off,
and you
it keeps
forget
things
it.
warm.
Yep.
Exactly. So, blue almost gone. We have very few of these today. They're back in stock, and if you haven't read some reviews yet, you should. There's 1,725 reviews on hsn.com, and it's a customer pick at a higher price, mind you. So, great time to get it.
This is a great price, but it's also something you can use all the time, you know, because it's so simple. You want to cook for more than 2 people, you want to cook for 2 people, or for 6 people, or for 8 people. This will help you. During the holidays, if you want to keep the soup warm, you put it on warm, and you will have hot soup. If you want to keep mashed potatoes warm, it will stay warm. If you want to cook your ribs in it and put it outside, people can take it, hot ribs, right out of here.
Ribs actually are one of my favorite things in the pressure cooker because they become
so juicy, full of the bone. Yeah, totally. Or you can make your pot roast. Look at that here. Lean beef.
Are you kidding me?
With a little barbecue sauce, a little stock, and then you add the vegetables. So, and look at it. I can cut it with my spoon.
Yep. That's what happens.
Yeah.
Even, and we talk about this a lot, even if you buy a lesser grade of meat.
You don't need expensive meat because it tenderizes your meat totally. Look at
really
that.
does.
Now, obviously, you can use a knife, for that. You don't have to do it with a spoon, so it looks better.
The juices.
And then you put all the vegetables, so they all have an amazing flavor. So in the old time, we used to spend all this time in the kitchen, and we used to cook like that. These days, everybody is in a hurry. Nobody wants to wait for anything, including in the restaurants. You know, people are very impatient because they can get everything instantly. Like, I had to go to the library if I want to find something. Now the kids go on the internet or ask Google or whoever, you know, and it's done.
Isn't it a different world
Google
that we
wasn't
live in
born
today?
when I grew up.
Exactly. We didn't even have cell phones when I grew up.
I know.
You're right? It's crazy. But this has always been tried and true. I mean, ever since I can remember, pressure cookers were the best way to get good home-cooked meals. But my grandmother's, like yours, had that wobbly things that made you scared, and like she wouldn't let anybody in the kitchen because she was nervous. You changed all of that. Wolf,
now
with
look
this
at that. Making chicken soup. Who doesn't like chicken soup? I know it doesn't matter if it's summer or winter time, whenever it is, I love a good chicken soup. And
it is.
And in the pressure cooker, it's better than any other way. You can add some noodles at the end if you want to.
Okay.
It stays
good suggestion.
Totally clear. You can see the color. You can even get it like that. And look at that. It's like fall apart. I can take the bone out.
Do you think the flavor is different in pressure with it because of the bones giving it the flavor?
Exactly. It's so much more flavor, so much richer tasting, really, than what you would get in a regular chicken soup. I mean, I tried it many times, and I tried it with my chefs, and they said, okay, you cook a chicken soup, get 2 chicken and the chicken stock, so to make it really good. What did we do? They cooked it for 3.5 hours. I cooked mine for 20 minutes, then added the vegetable, and then I cooked it 5 more minutes. So it was 25 minutes really cooking time. And that was
Well, the broth is so clear compared to, you know, so many other methods. That's a great comparison.
What happened?
You said a bad word.
What did I say a bad word?
I think.
What was it?
I heard
don't
chef.
know. I said so many words.
I heard chef, Marion, not the other one. But we'll see. You know, live
I'm going to
TV.
speak French from now on.
It's not one of those words you can't say on TV anymore. Anyway, I know our clock is close to expiring, and this is the end of our afternoon show with Chef.
Mashed potatoes. Come in here. Look in here.
Mashed potatoes.
You're going to say, how did you cook it, Wolfgang? No water. What, 5 pounds of potatoes, 1 cup of water in here. That's it.
So that's how many
One?
Yeah.
Okay, wait. A whole, is that a 10-pound bag? 5 pounds. 5 pounds with 1 cup of water?
Yeah. Why? Because the steam cooks the potato better than the water, and then the potatoes don't soak up the water, so you get mashed potatoes, which are amazing.
And your masher is available, or your ricer is available too.
This
from the
is
collection.
still some of the old stuff, you know. We have Google, we have Facebook, we have all that stuff. But some things, the old things, work as good as or better than any new thing, you know? Look at that.
Look at how aerated those mashed
That's how you want to make good mashed potatoes. Then, if you want to, you can add whatever you like. You can add milk, sour cream. You can add horseradish. You can add pesto. You tell me what you like, or you just do what you like without asking me. And I won't be upset.
And my neighbor Dory said she heard you say that if you're not a great cook and you screw up the whole meal, but you make great mashed potatoes, everybody will forgive you.
You know,
and she says you're absolutely right.
You know what I used to do in the old time when I used to do a lot of catering, and I used to go myself, and for big party when they wanted fish, you know, how can you make salmon for 600 people, cooked perfectly moist and everything? Let's take this away here.
Okay, sorry.
Got it, Mary?
Okay.
Yeah. I know our time is almost up.
Okay, so then what I did, I made mashed potatoes with pesto in it.
Ooh, I've not tried this yet.
So it had a beautiful green color and the pink of the salmon. Made the mashed potatoes really rich. I didn't need to tell anybody how much cream I added. If not, they would have said, Wolfgang.
We've been eating healthy all day.
Yeah, I know. So I put the mashed potatoes on the bottom, put the salmon on top, and everybody said this was the moistest salmon I ever had. They didn't know. They were eating the mashed potatoes more than anything.
Wow, what a whole
So I tell you all my secrets, so that if you call me one day and you're going to say, hey, Wolfgang said so.
I have to try that. Pesto mashed potatoes with a little butter and a little cream.
Yeah.
Just a little.
Yeah.
Oh, my gosh. that is amazing.
Yeah, you have that, or with the little ham, you know, the roasted ham we had, and you're done.
Stuffed cabbage, lamb shanks, or corned beef.
Okay.
I only have time for one.
What do you want?
One
you, one me. We'll see who is father.
Cabbage,
You pick.
lamb
Me
shanks.
stuffed cabbage.
That's my favorite.
And what's that one?
You go
Corned
there.
beef.
You do the corned beef, because we cannot do all at once.
I wish we had another hour just on
I
a
know.
pressure cooker because I love this piece so
Stuffed
much.
cabbage is another big Austrian thing, so I'm gonna make it fast.
Okay. We've got
Okay.
45
So
seconds.
much.
I know you're back tonight for one last show. Is it, wait.